Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Rushane Barnett, the man responsible for the gruesome quintuple murder in Cocoa Peace, Clarendon, has pled guilty in the magistrate court today. Greetings, greetings, and salutations to all nations. Ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm Rastafari, soldier of the Boots TV. And if this is your first time tuning in, action, ladies and gentlemen, hit that red subscribe button. And we're going to have a great relationship, ladies and gentlemen, as you see the anguish on the face of a young mother, remembering the day when Rushane Barnett was accused of the murder of the 5 people in the area of Cocoa Peace. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, he have pled guilty of 5 counts of murder of his cousin, Kemesha Wright, 31-year-old, her 4 children, Kimanda Smith, 15-year-old Sharalee Smith, and 12-year-old Rafaella Smith, 5-year-old and a 23-month-old Kishawn Henry Jr. The 5 victims were found with their throats slashed on Tuesday, June 21st, at the Cocoa Peace home where Barnett had been staying. Now today in court, Barnett, while represented by his lawyer in the court, responded to Justice Pusey the presiding judge, and said that he had not been forced to plead guilty to the charges above. According to Jamaica's Observer, Barnett explained what led to the murder, and we're going to talk about that, ladies and gentlemen. It was another altercation that led to the murder of these people. He stated that, his cousin was at the place with him, and he recounted that according, to the situation, he explained what led to the murder and said that before June 21st, before he killed his cousin and her children, he said that he attended to a customer at the home. So it appeared that they have a shop at the home. He said that his cousin, Wright, told him never to serve any customer and grabbed the money from him. And he said that she splashed water in his face. It was another altercation before this between him that led to the killing of the children. He said that one day he was at the home and he told his cousin that there was a car outside. Now, when his cousin went to the door, there was no one there. So she looked out the window. When she looked out the window, she turned around. Now listen to this sick youth. He said when his cousin turned around, something in his meds said that, she was going to do something. Either she was going to grab a knife or something. So he said that he turned around and used the knife and stabbed her multiple times. When this happened, the children started throwing objects that are unknown at him, at the dresser, to his direction. And he stabbed them too. He said the eldest child, Kimanda Smith, 15-year-old, grabbed the scissors. So he went after her and she fell. He stabbed her repeatedly as well. Barnett unveiled the gruesome situation by explaining that he ran to dispose the weapon and his shorts. Now the post-mortem result revealed that the 31-year-old Wright succumbed to 48 incision wounds, to her limbs, abdominal, chest, and neck area. Kimanda Smith, which is the eldest child, received 4 stab wounds and 9 incision wounds, while Sharalee Smith received 2 incisions, a cut throat, and a stab to the neck, and 22 incision wounds. Rafaella Smith died from the gaping neck wound and 5 incisions. The youngest 23-month-old Kishawn Henry was reported to have 11 incision wounds, one of which was a cut throat and a stab to the neck. The prosecution planned to arrange victim impact statement from the family member. The next court date has been set for the 22nd of September 2022. Barnett attorney Tamika Harris says that even though the psychiatric evaluation ruled him competent enough to plead, she planned to have further talks with the psychiatrist about his mental health. We don't have to guess about this youth your mental health. Him sick like enough yard man. Sick. Here you have a cousin of yours running our shop, and obviously looking at your eye, you can't say you are a thief. You probably rip off the girl's shop. So nothing more than what you do now, you vex. And I chat about the girl splash water in your face. What were you doing, Rushane Barnett, for her to splash water in your face? Cause when me notice now, I don't like to tell for you a story a different way. More than likely you did it on the ends and I sell things and I pocket the girl money. So the girl say a thief, you a thief from her. Go away from you, so look a thiefing boy. And you don't like the styling what you get. So you see, before you take the look of styling, you see what you do? You murder the woman and our children them. You should not wait till our soldier, baby father did it. As you're looking at the mother of the slain woman, Kemesha, and you're looking at the crowds there in Cocoa Peace when they heard the shocking news. If this brutal killing is not punishable by the death penalty, then it's obvious that Jamaica are not serious about prosecuting criminals. It is unbelievable that this man would do such a horrifying killing. And people want to understand Jamaica do have the death penalty as a law. I did not know. So I want to know. Jamaica has a death penalty. So here you have Rushane Barnett, who went to Cocoa Peace at the home of his cousin and took all 5 people's life. So they're saying that the last person that was given the death penalty was in 1988. So it's legal to give somebody the death penalty, and if the Jamaican government does not put this person to death, I care not how him get put to death. Him can get put to the sharks, the crocodile, drop off a building, I don't care. Firing squad broke him neck, electric chair, threw it on the JPS wire. But if Jamaica does not put this criminal to death, then everyone in the world sees that the government are not serious about cleaning up the crime. I mean, this is crazy. This is a vicious attack upon the soul of humanity. You are telling me, say you cut off 5 people neck because somebody splash water upon you and me believe see a lie. I catch the girl catch you a thief for her again and rush you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rastafari Soldier here. I'm reporting the killer from Cocoa Peace, Rushane Barnett, has pled guilty to the murder of him 5 relatives. Yes, murder him cousin and our 4 children. It is a shame. It's deplorable to see humanity, especially in the island of Jamaica, having no love and no care. This young man, you're under 23-year-old, and you hear when charged for the murder of 5 people. Kemesha Wright, him cousin. Rafaella Smith, him cousin. Sharalee Smith, him cousin. I'm going to talk about Rafaella, a 5-year-old. Sharalee, a 12. Kimanda Smith, him cousin, 15-year-old girl. Kishawn Henry Jr. in cousin, 23-month-old baby. There should be no if, ands, or but. In the 1983, them convict Nathan Foster for murder and hang him. This young man already plead guilty. So we need some kind of deterrence for the future criminals them in a Jamaica. This is not about punishing Rushane Barnett because his conscience will nyam away from him. This is about deterring any other vicious criminals to let them know, say, you take people's life unjustly, we will do the same. So I'm not advocating for anybody, any system, for take nobody's life. But what I am saying is, you have to have a deterrent system. You have to do something, government. You have to fight fire with fire. Any man where kill forget, kill. From it is not a righteousness, a right thing, or legal thing. And you know it's self-defense we are deal with, protecting women and children. But you cannot allow criminals to run rampant in an island and then act like you care about crime. So if this is not a fine example or a perfect case for you to send a strict message to criminals all over Jamaica, then everybody are going to laugh off at the government and the system. This is a perfect opportunity for UNO for sure bad people, bad man, whoever go on like they say them bigger than the law, or whoever go on like say them can run the place like them are done or dads. This is a perfect example for you to lay down the strict hands of the law. We cannot allow our women and our children to be taken from us with no kind of repercussion. Then are there no men anymore in our island? Are there no righteous people? There is not one man with the testicle fortitude in the judiciary system, not one righteous person in the island of Jamaica. Now, if that answer is no, then it's gonna be a weeping and a mourning and a gnashing of teeth for a while. Because the desecration of the people is when we destroy with women and children. The desecration of the people is when we don't have any love for our elders. Ladies and gentlemen, Rushane Barnett has pled guilty in the courts. So, he might go back to court in September. So, me want the people them to pray that case here and see if Jamaica serious about crime. Because you cannot have a young man we could have out the road and do all kind of things, could have in a bush or even plant things. I work hard. Did they hang round him cause of them? You are going to the point where I'm in a problem with him cousin. She's a female. So I'm in a rage. Have this hatred fear. When can cut off her neck and slice up him our 5 look at you them. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a tragedy. And me don't want the people them to brush this off. And next week another one come and that on focus pan. It is time that we as a country, as an island, put down with foot. And here is a chance for us to show the criminals them. So we don't play with them. On a need to warm up the electrical chair. Warm up the hanging rope them. Warm up the firing squad. Me no care how you do it. At 2022 now. Boy, if you know him skinny burn. If him out there do the wrong thing for earn. You can't do that thing. You cannot cut off the people them neck. You cannot murder women and children in a island. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rastafari, so the year of Deep Roots TV. As the senior deputy prosecutor called for the death penalty, that boy have to get it. I mean, now take back that shot there. Rushane Barnett. He has now pled guilty to the charges. 5 counts of murder. The man murder off him cousin and kill off our 4 children. Serious.
Hello, my name is Ashina and welcome to Deep Roots TV.
Pick up Deep Roots TV. Respect, make sure you tune in the air.
Serious.
Every time.
People wanna leave the comment for me. Let me know what I go on for the one of my life. That boy have to get death penalty, let me know. If you get death penalty, man, if boy have to dead, and the boy have to get death penalty. Jamaica, you have to stop playing with these criminals. Cause these criminals now play with you.